Well, hello everyone. Welcome to episode infinity of the late shifts. I'm
I
Dan.
don't remember which episode it is either.
I think we're 16 or 17. Let's go with 17 because we're on week 6.
Well, yeah, I can't remember.
I think
16 or
it's
17
I think
sounds
it's
right. One of the two. Perfect.
lots of things to update on. Oh, I didn't tell you, Cam. The other thing that's interesting is normally I'm looking over here for this podcast, but I had
Oh,
a power surge in my house and it destroyed my second monitor, which was older than my PC, so that makes sense. Um,
which we just talked about prior to is
yes.
8 years old. Just so everyone's on the same
Yeah,
page.
so I'm down to one monitor. So I'm staring at it, but my camera was in between the two monitors. So if it looks different, that's why. Um, and one of the things we'll be talking about is this as this podcast goes on is my quest for a laptop. So Cam, just so you know, what I've been looking for
Yes.
is I want to get uh, a laptop between $800 and $1,100,
Okay.
and I want to get at least a 3060 or a 3070 graphics card with at least a 12th gen i5, preferably an i7. And so I found like that for like $1,300, but that's far too much money.
I mean, that's out of budget. You couldn't possibly.
No, I wouldn't feel like I'm getting a deal.
No.
And that was on a refurbished unit. And so I'm gonna keep waiting till I get a deal or lose my mind.
And we'll keep all of you posted on that.
Yeah. So the computers I'm looking at are the Acer Predator Helios 300 and the Lenovo Legion i5 Pro, preferably.
Ooh.
And then there's a couple other that I'm like, well, these have good specs, but nobody seems to like them. Should I risk it? So
yeah, let's roll the dice.
yes, exactly. Other than that, let's talk about fantasy football. So this last week went well. We knew it was going to be tough, and we knew that generally we make bad decisions.
Oh, every time.
We made really bad decisions. Like, we could have won. Okay, but what we decided to do was start Justin Fields against Buffalo.
Yeah, that didn't work out.
He had 12 rushing yards.
Yeah.
And we could have started Jared Goff at Carolina, who put up 30. We lost by 15. So
and that would have done it right there. Huh?
We decided to play Zay Jones. That went well. We could have played.
To be fair, we knew that was bad going into it. We just wanted to have something to complain about during that Thursday night game.
We could have started Jahan Dotson, and we would have still fallen short, but it would have been close.
Yeah.
I had a feeling this might happen with Williams. To be fair, he got hurt. So
yeah,
whatever.
There's not much you can do there.
But we dropped D'Onta Foreman. We should have known he had a bad game last week, so he was going to blow up. So he had like 15 points.
Yeah, of course.
Cole Kmet was fine. Deion Jackson, right as the game starts, a report came out that he got in a screaming match with whatever the clown that's the head coach there now is about playing time, about how he's
Saturday.
Saturday, I guess on Saturday got in a screaming match with him and he had 0 carries. So glad we did that.
Well, we couldn't have planned on that at least.
No, but I dropped Pickens for him, who had a touchdown. So if I just not done anything, if I just sat on my hands, we would have won in multiple ways. The only good move I did was picking up this guy, Maher, and he went to town.
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
But, it is what it is. It just sucks to lose to this garbage,
Yeah, I know. It was an easily winnable week, and we didn't come through.
He picked up Foreman, who had 22 points, would have won me the game. Just pain. It's just pain.
Well, and it does look like Jeff Wilson did put some points up because I was voting for that.
Yeah, he did fine. He
It
wouldn't have
still
won it.
wouldn't have been great.
Right.
So
Well, the good news is we did not proceed to the championship, but we still have to put a team together this week because we're playing.
oh, for the third place match, I forgot
If we
about
win,
that.
if we win, I get $20.
Oh,
My
Okay.
buying price. So
so you get your money back.
I get my money back.
Okay,
So then I just spent my whole time freaking playing this game, but I didn't have to pay for it.
that's right.
So the good news is our team is terrible.
We torpedoed it.
I don't really want to play Zay Jones at Houston.
I wouldn't want to play Zay Jones either. Especially, I mean, Houston is surging right now as much as a 2-win team can.
Yeah, I have no interest in that. I'm
Yeah.
playing Justin Fields against Detroit.
Oh, you have to.
I mean, Jared Goff at Chicago, they're both great plays.
Oh, that's actually a good point. No, I think Justin Fields, I think he's gonna be fine. Yeah, he's going to be able to run on the Detroit team.
We're not gonna overthink it.
No.
So
We're not chasing points.
right, starting, roster, bench, starting. What about Jamal?
He's,
That's
as
not
long as he's not hurt bad. You know what? I think play him. I think he's going to get play against that Bears defense.
okay. I'm willing to consider it. I feel like they've moved on to Swift. Like he doesn't
Yeah,
have,
but I mean I don't know.
he's been stuffed on the goal line like 4 games in a row.
So he's due.
Maybe. So
I don't know, man.
Do we dare back go to the People Jones well? Like this game was crazy.
Oh yeah. And I don't like that against Washington when Washington still has something to play for and Cleveland they're going to pack it in. If they just lost to New Orleans, they're going to pack it in.
So are we thinking, do we dare go Jeff Wilson against New England in the rain?
Well, Tua's out, right?
I don't know. It
I
probably
think he is. He had another concussion, I think.
okay.
He might not play.
What does that
So-
mean?
Well, I'm wondering, do they lean more on the run?
Yeah. So is this our lineup then?
Because they still have Teddy Bridgewater.
Yep.
So he can throw the ball enough, I think, to keep the running backs going, and he's going to be much more he's going to be much more likely to check down than Tua, because I think Tua wants to go deep. And I think Teddy plays it a little safer.
Yeah. All right. I'm good with this. I feel like this lineup's fine. I
Yeah.
really don't want to spend any time on
No, this.
Dallas at Tennessee feels great.
Oh, I love that, and I like using the kicker at Tennessee too.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine. The only real question for us is there anyone that we've dropped that we want to play? Do we want to go to Drake London at Arizona? He's been a monster. 12.
Yeah, but it's Atlanta. As soon as we pick him up, he's going to be awful.
Yeah, but wouldn't that be fitting?
Oh, you want to end like that?
Go out the way we started.
Sure, why not?
So I'm just saying it's an option.
Yeah, I actually wouldn't be opposed to that if you wanted to pick him up.
Okay, I mean there's George at Baltimore. This is
He got,
stupid.
it
The
was
one week-
literally the touchdown is what did it.
The
Because
one
he got
week
the
he caught
same
five
amount of
passes.
play.
He caught all his passes that week. That's stupid.
Yeah,
I
as soon as we dropped it, that's when
freaking
he
hate fantasy football.
This is the best. So much
So
fun.
stupid. We could pick up Cortland now
Oh, yeah.
at Kansas City. That feels like a trap.
Oh, that is a disaster.
We could pick up Mr. Droppy Drop, Richie James.
Yeah. He only dropped what, 5 passes?
So mad.
Seriously, that last one, like Slayton bailed him out by catching the next one and running with it. But like it was right there with him, like he was almost sitting on the ground, like kneeling on the ground, and he couldn't bring it in.
We should probably just play this kid, James Cook. He's been crushing it.
Yeah. Against Cincinnati too. Yeah. I like it. Let's do
All
it.
right, so
James Cook.
we like James Cook more than Drake.
Yeah, we do.
Where is he? I lost him. There he is. James. Come here, Cook.
Yeah, I think we like him.
Oh, he's on waivers till Monday.
What?
Till,
Why?
oh, because somebody dropped him.
But he doesn't play till Monday.
Yeah, so we can't play him.
What?
Or like, no, he's on waivers. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see what happens. Who do we drop?
Donovan Peoples-Jones. We're not playing him.
This clown. Die.
Sure, yeah, get rid of him.
So it happened on Saturday. All right, so that's an option. And then in case that doesn't happen, we'll also grab Drake the Snake.
Yeah. For Mr. Screamy Screams.
Mr. Screamy Scream?
I don't know.
Is that what we're calling him?
I couldn't remember his name.
Which is that Zay Jones or people?
No, Deion Jackson. He said the one that screamed at his
Oh,
coach.
I already dropped. Yeah, he's gonna be dropped either way.
Oh, okay.
But let's drop either Zay Jones or Peoples Jones.
Oh, well, Peoples Jones. We're not playing Peoples Jones.
Okay, I mean I'm not playing Zay Jones.
No, I know, but like you could talk me into Zay Jones more than you could talk me into Peoples Jones
Great,
at this point.
great. I love it. All right, this feels good.
Yeah, I love it. It's great.
So the real question is, do we like Jahan Dotson more than Drake London? Dotson has just been a touchdown monkey, right? 2 touchdowns, 1 touchdown, 1 touchdown, 1 touchdown, 1 touchdown, 1 touchdown. Like, dude just scores touchdowns.
Well, yeah, until we play him.
But I feel like you have to play him right now. Look at this.
Yeah.
Against San Francisco, he just put
Oh,
up.
yeah, and we just said and he's playing against Cleveland. Yeah, you play him.
So, and Ayuk just had a good game. McCaffrey, man, what happened? 12 points, 46 yards.
Well, and that's where we're saying like Washington does have a decent defense.
Well, I feel like it's more that they put up so many points. He didn't have
Well,
to. Georgia.
yeah, I shouldn't have said something about, but I mean, like their defense hasn't been terrible. It's just San Francisco has been really good.
Yeah.
I
So-
think you know what it is too. San Francisco is just terrified of injuries at this point.
Yep.
That's the only thing that can stop them.
Yep. This seems more fun. Let's do this.
Yeah, let's do it.
And then I'll debate internally Jeff Wilson or Jamal Williams until.
Oh yeah, you know what? I actually like Jeff Wilson more than Jamal Williams now that we're
you?
talking about it. If that's the choice, I like Jeff Wilson more.
Okay. Okay, well, let's see what we're up against. Tom Brady, he's not good.
He's been bad for a while.
Justin Jefferson, he's due for a down game.
Well, possibly.
Maybe they'll sit him, rest him for the playoffs.
Man, they better not.
CD, you know what?
He could. Well, if he has decent games to end, he'll have the most yardage of any wide receiver ever. But I know he's got an extra game on Megatron from when he was doing it. But if he has a monster game against Green Bay like he did to begin the season, he could come close to breaking it in 16 games.
Dude, we can't lose to this guy. He has Deshaun
You're
Watson.
right. He's got oh yeah.
We
We've
have
got to win this one.
I mean, if it wasn't for JJ doing this, dude, how did he not? He should be ashamed of himself for not taking first with Justin Jefferson on his team. Granted, the rest of his team is hot garbage.
Yeah, he's starting Latavius Murray.
Like,
That's
mistake.
not a good sign.
This was good for like a 10th of the year.
Yeah.
Mistake. This guy's been hot. Like, come on.
Yeah, that's true. The last few games he's been decent.
Oh, like, look.
Yeah,
This? Come on. I know you
I
got.
don't know. Yeah. He's got like 1 to 2 startable games out of every 5.
Yeah. It's been this.
Yeah, that's pretty decent.
But
And
I mean,
it's probably going to continue being decent.
Tennessee, the Giants, Chicago, Dallas, like, I guess, I don't know. It's
Yeah,
fine.
I
All
don't
right,
know.
well,
You know what? We'll roll the dice with the terrible garbage we've got, and maybe they'll drag us across the finish line.
yeah, that's right. All right, I'll keep you updated, and we'll find out if I play Jamal Williams or
Okay.
Wilson,
That-
and which one was the wrong choice when we get there.
I'm ready.
All right. Bethany took first in her league. I don't know if I told you, but
Oh no, you didn't mention that.
crushed it.
Nice.
One Swartz to rule them all. Current standings here. We are in 5th place, down by 1.
Okay, but only down by 1.
Only down by 1.
Okay, so we gained 1.
But like after this week, we're in trouble because playoffs get real hard because you have way less games and there's a pretty clear consensus. So like,
Yeah, so you're not really gonna make up anything.
no. So
Okay, so we really have to make our move now.
we gotta do well this week.
Okay.
So I remember I don't know how to do this. So
Yep, this is
back
the
in.
fun bit.
all right.
Oh, we had it queued up.
Okay, I'll start us off. We're going Dallas.
I was gonna
Great.
say that's smart. It's in Atlanta. I'm gonna take Atlanta.
I'm fine with that. We're starting what's his face? Drake. So let's go all in. This feels good.
Perfect.
Detroit at Chicago. Chicago's got no reason to pull it out. Detroit has to win this game.
Yeah.
And I think they have the tools. So
And it's in Detroit. I like that. We're gonna keep riding that favorite train because there's no way I'm taking Denver over KC.
they fired their coach, dude. They're gonna be amazing. They're gonna let Russ cook.
I mean, it's possible, I guess, but I don't think we can take Denver right now.
I continue to think Miami's going to win this game. If there's ever an upset that Belichick could pull off without their starting quarterback, it would make sense. But
And it's in New England.
I just don't think New England's that good.
Okay.
And this could be one where we could try to like get a point. I may come back and rethink this, but my gut says Miami's just the better football team.
Okay.
Like how many?
Although with Tua potentially out.
Listen, I could maybe throw the ball to Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. Like, did you watch that game? Did you see the play where Waddle catches the pass and Tyreek blocks for him?
Yeah.
He's got the world's fastest blocker. It literally is like,
Yeah.
it was absurd.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. I would agree.
It made me happy. So I don't know. I just don't see New England putting up any points.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got to take New York in this one.
Yep.
I've got to take them.
Yep.
they have to win, and they could have easily beaten the Vikings, so we got to go with New York.
The way the beat writers are putting it are if we can't beat Indianapolis with everything on the line, we just don't deserve to be there. That's fine.
Yep.
But we
And
certainly should be able to.
I would agree.
Same vein, New Orleans has to win this game. And I kind of like the Miami pick. Like, even if Hurts didn't play, I think Philadelphia would win. But he's probably gonna play because he doesn't want to not. He wants that MVP.
Yep. I'm gonna go off the script, and I'm calling Carolina.
I love it.
They're fighting, and Tampa Bay is not.
I love it. I love it.
I think this is one where we can pick up.
Yep. I can't go with Deshaun, and Washington is something to play for. So
Yep.
this one's
Yep.
fun though. I don't know what you're gonna do here.
Oh,
Do you go with the hotness or the hotness?
I gotta go with the house. It's Houston.
I like it.
They did me right last week,
Yep.
and they're gonna do me right again.
Dude,
I got a feeling.
I like it. I really do. It would be fun to pick an upset against San Francisco, but I mean, I know they just benched what's his face, so
Derek
maybe
Carr. Yep.
they're gonna come out and surprise everybody. But I don't know that Jarrett Stidham's gonna come out and surprise everybody. Your fantasy team would have been thrilled.
The dynasty league that I had.
Yeah. Remember you had Jarrett on your team?
I did. I thought he was gonna be the next Brady.
Maybe he still can be.
He could be. He just, it didn't work out for him in New England.
Oh man.
New York is bad. We watched that game. They are horrifically bad. We're going Seattle all the way.
Okay, but they have declared Zach Wilson inactive.
Yeah, but Mike White still isn't playing because he still has the fractured ribs.
So we got Big Joe, baby. Wait, isn't Mike White playing?
No, it's Chris Streveler.
What?
It was Chris Streveler. He's the one that.
No, Mike White's cleared.
Oh, he was cleared.
He's
Okay.
playing. So
Yeah, but it's in Seattle. I got to take the home team there.
that's fine. I think the Jets pull this one out. We'll see. We'll
All
see.
right.
I think everyone is just so pumped every time they bench Zach Wilson that they play
You're right. Yeah,
'Cause they hate
I
him.
get you.
so much. So, this feels like the kind of one that Minnesota throws away, but I can't in good conscience pick the Green Bay. Like right now they look so bad. So like this makes sense, but like you know what I mean?
The only problem with that is we need this game
For what?
for playoff seeding.
It's fine. You're gonna be the 3 seed and play somebody.
That's what we have to avoid. We have to avoid the 3 seed.
That's what's gonna happen.
I know it's going to happen. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind. I don't mind.
I just don't. I don't foresee. Well, what do I know? Chargers. Oh, it's your turn. Sorry.
Yeah. All aboard the Baker train. That's right. I'm picking the Rams. The Rams are going to pull this one off.
What?
Yes. Chalk it up.
No.
This is my upset special.
Hey.
Yep.
You know how good Baker is under pressure, right?
Dude, it's LA. He's lighting it up.
All right.
He's finishing strong.
All
He's playing for that contract.
right.
They're gelling around him. It's all coming together. And the Chargers will choke the way they always do at the end of the season.
I mean, it is 90% Chargers.
Hey, it's 92% Jacksonville.
Man, I really want to pick Pittsburgh. This sucks. There's so many upsets.
If you okay, how bad do you want to take Pittsburgh?
Not that bad, but
Okay. Because if you feel very strongly about Pittsburgh, we can swap. Because I know we don't want to have too many upsets. It's like that March Madness syndrome. You need to have a few, but not too many.
because there's no Lamar.
Right.
And so it is the Baltimore run game versus Kenny Pickett.
J.K. Dobbins is good.
No, I know. I'm aware he's good.
Okay. Just
But then we
making
give
sure
him
you
like
know.
half the carries, and we dropped Gus Bus.
Gus Bus.
But it is in Baltimore. All right, I'll stick with Baltimore.
All right. Ooh.
Yeah, you got all the spicy ones.
Yeah. You know what? Cincinnati can't run the ball. I gotta go with Buffalo.
Yeah.
And they're not running against Buffalo. Not against that front.
No, and they're not throwing against it either.
No. This is Buffalo taking it.
Okay. Can't wait for us to get 7 points this week.
Did I pick all the underdogs again? Oh no, you picked Minnesota. Okay.
Yeah, I picked Minnesota and I almost picked Pittsburgh.
Yeah, okay.
And yeah, I mean, I would have picked Houston. I like that pick.
Yeah.
I wanted the Jets, so there's plenty of underdogs we got.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to have some.
No, I'm good with it.
We'll see. Maybe we can make up some ground.
Oh man. All right. Well, anything else to add?
Oh, I know we talked, like you had mentioned the Brothers Karamazov a few weeks ago, so I'm going through that book again.
Are you? Oh
Yeah.
man.
I was like, I haven't like punished myself reading in a long time. So I need to try to go through that. And I forgot how many like histories he gets into for so many characters before anything gets going.
Dude, it is so hard to get through. I need to try again.
Yeah, it's brutal. But I'm in it. I'm gonna do it.
How far are you?
I think chapter 5, chapter 6.
Okay.
I think, which is just meaningless in a book of that size.
Yes.
But it did remind me of my favorite, like, Russian 1800s era phrase that you can use as an insult that nobody will get. And that's to call them the very Von Sohn. The very same Von Sohn. Nobody will get that reference, but it's hilarious.
Oh, please work that into the skit for Snow Camp.
I could probably. Yeah.
Come on, Mike.
See what I can do. I did get, because I was told that they have the auditions, and I made it again.
Again, so
I was like, oh cool, I didn't know the auditions were happening.
that is just the kind of insult that Mike would pull out. So
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
worked.
you're the very same Von Sohn.
What?
Oh,
My
Fyodor
favorite
Pavlovich.
Brothers Karamazov.
Yeah, you dog. Yeah, that book is crazy.
Yeah.
So, and then so what I usually do in those situations, I've got the heavy reading and then I've got the light reading. So I'm going through Madeline L'Engle's Wrinkle series again. I
Yes.
finished Wrinkle in Time. I'm on through, is it Wind Through the Door, Wind in the Door?
Tell me these things. I would gladly have picked up either of those, but I have like a million. Like I'm reading Harrow the Ninth right now, which is a really cool book. So anyway,
Yeah, no, I would agree. And it, like, those books are amazing. Like,
they're
especially because you gotta go through the series to see like the character progression and everything, and it's really cool to see what happens there. Also, the second book, Wind Through the Door, has it's not. I keep wanting to say Wind Through the Keyhole, but it's not. It's
Yeah.
Wind Through the Door.
Yep.
I think anyway. It has the phrase where the cherubim is talking to Meg, and she's wondering like what people will react to him like, and he's like, "Oh, don't worry about it. Most people can't see me because I'm real, and most people can't handle much reality." And I'm like, "Oh,
it's so good. It's so
that's
good.
a zinger from the day."
Yeah. Have you did you read The Name of the Wind?
Patrick Rothfuss.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Do you think we'll ever get Doors of Stone?
Probably not, but Wise Man's Fear was pretty good.
Dude, I want Doors of Stone so bad.
Yeah. See, the thing is that it's at the point where I'm gonna have to reread those first two
Oh, totally.
to remember any of the stuff going on.
Yeah. I mean, I remember finishing The Wise Man's Fear and being like, there's no book that can tie all this up. There are more loose ends than there are things to tie them to.
Well, that's the point. He just keeps on adding threads. And you're like, which is the important one? I don't know which one to grab.
Yeah, I mean, I think the only way Doors of Stone happens is if he ties off one thread and lets the rest like run in the wind.
Well, and I think that that's what it's going to be, because we need to figure out what's important and
Right.
what isn't.
Right.
And
Is
it's
it
hard
Earl?
to do that.
Is it the Chandra, the whatever it's called? Is it the magic? Like there's so many.
Oh, the Cethan, the Cathea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget.
It does the Felurian
Yeah.
have more going on, which
Right.
yeah.
So good. So anyway, I keep asking my friends who've read that book, when are we getting Doors of Stone? And one of them says never. One of them says this year, and the other one says, I don't know, but Brandon Sanderson says we're gonna get it, and he's friends with Patrick. And so if he thinks we're gonna get it, I believe him.
That's awesome. I love it.
I don't know. All right, well, we got friends coming to town tomorrow, so I gotta go figure that out. I was gonna say otherwise we should level you unless you want to like just I forget where we left you, make like progress in your
Oh, Path of Exile.
but uh
Oh,
oh,
maybe at some point. I don't know about, yeah, if you got, I mean, not tonight.
yeah.
But
I want to get you out of Act 1.
we'll see. We'll see.
Hey, you actually have a fun character. I want you to play it.
I wasn't like completely useless,
No,
unless I was like running off on my own, which I did several times.
that's fine. With only two of us too, you'll actually feel much stronger.
I don't think I was feeling weak. I just had no idea what I was doing.
No, I know, but you'll feel much stronger because monsters
Oh, okay.
have like a fourth of the life when there's only two people.
Okay. That's good to hear.
Yeah. Anyway, another thing for another time.
Yay.
All right, man. I really love that. I forgot to stop recording, so all of that is in there.
Hey, you know what? It needed to be there.
You're welcome, everyone.
Yeah.
I'll decide whether or not to cut this later.
In time-honored tradition of the late shifts.
Signing off for the second time. Adios.
Bye.